Hey everyone, we're back to do another lineup. I gotta say I'm very thankful that I messed up the title of yesterday's video. I didn't put the date in the right format. It's a good thing because yesterday was one of the worst days I've ever had. The lineup was awful, and I would have felt bad if a bunch of people saw that and went off that information. So today's a rebound day. Hopefully, it's a smaller slate, which I tend to be better at. So I got my FanDuel lineup here. We're going to take a look. If you've never played FanDuel before, go ahead down in the description. There's a link you can click on to get yourself started, make a deposit, and get yourself playing. As usual, this lineup isn't set in stone. It could change. Down in the description, there's also a link to my Twitter page. Any changes that I make to this lineup will be posted there before the lock time of 7 o'clock for this entry. Which we're rolling in the $1 GPP SWAT tournament on FanDuel. So let's take a look at what we got. We got Stephen Curry. He's the big stud I'm going with tonight. He's been playing very well lately. Golden State and Sacramento have played 3 times this year. Curry's been pretty good in all of them. The exception of that game where Klay Thompson went nuts for 52. But even that game, Curry still had a nice game. So I would expect nothing different today. We'll see. Maybe he ends up the top play on the board. Hard to say. Marcus Smart out of Boston. The Knicks are pretty bad against point guards, and Smart, he's been a little inconsistent here, and you just got to kind of take the good with the bad with him. He's been in double digits the last 4 games, and with a $4,600 salary, I expect him to be in the 25 to 30 minute range again. So hopefully he can be in the 20 to 25 range tonight. I would be totally fine with that at 4,600. Klay Thompson, this guy has gone absolutely nuts on Sacramento all 3 matchups this year. Again, mentioned this 52-point performance here on the 23rd where he had 70 points. I don't imagine that's going to happen again. But in every other matchup with them this year, he has done extremely well. And I would expect him to really pay off on his $8,200 salary tonight. And he is the top, he's the top shooting guard by a long shot over Wes Matthews here. So he should be a pretty good play tonight. Aaron Aflalo, not a flashy pick. Struggled the last couple games after a nice stretch. So why am I picking Aaron Aflalo? Well, this Denver 76ers game ought not have a lot of defense. And I think Aflalo is going to be that guy who not a lot of people are looking at today. A lot of people want to take him because he's been struggling. So I'm hoping that he'll be a low percentage ownership, and that he'll produce me, 25 to 30 points on his $5,500 salary, and then I will, reap the rewards of that. Who are there? There's other guys for Denver in the shooting guard position. Nothing. Ty Lawson's been playing well. Jameer's been playing a lot. I don't know, for guard play. I think Aflalo's a guy tonight. You got Chandler for Denver. He's been playing pretty solid. So I don't know, it's one of those, I got that feeling, and I'm going to hopefully roll with it and reap the rewards. We'll see. Robert Covington playing exceptionally well. Last 5 games, at least 22 points. He's only $5,700. And 7 of the last 8 at 26 or higher, except this one here. This is great. Again, playing Denver, not going to be a lot of defense in this game. I just expect him not to go for another 40-point game. That'd be fantastic. But I would expect him in the 30 range tonight, so I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. Joe Ingles, one of my favorite cheap players at the moment. $4,400 salary. He's got 5 straight 20 games with at least 20. You gotta love that at $4,400. That's a return on value. He's played 30 minutes in 4 of the 5 last games. I don't see this changing. The matchup isn't anything fantastic or anything like that. I just see that going well for him. Kenneth Faried, hopefully back in the lineup tonight. This is a guy who I'm going to be monitoring closer to lock time just to make sure he's in there. Lots of double-doubles of late. Big-time double-double possibilities tonight. Again, playing the 76ers. It's going to be a fast-paced game. If he's got a shot to be the top power forward tonight. I really believe that. Aldridge, he's going against Aldridge. He's been playing great. Aldridge can go off at any time. Miami inside should take care of Monroe. Bosch will be decent, but Reed, I got high expectations for him tonight. Derek Favors, this is another, just kind of got that feeling. Plus, he's been playing well, 3 straight games at 30 points. You know, the last time he did that, obviously he dropped after this 18, but that's against Cleveland Cavaliers. So, and he wasn't playing a consistent minutes. He said 31 at least in the last 4 games after missing that one against Milwaukee. So I think Favors is a nice, consistent play tonight. He'll be owned, but he's not going to be crazy owned. Unlike this guy I have at center, Hassan Whiteside. I think everybody is pretty well aware of him by now. 36, 45, 36, 53 in his last 4. I mean, this guy's obviously legit. I don't even care about the matchup right now. He's for $7,000 with at least 36 in his last 4. I'm going to take that. I don't care who he's playing. I'm going to trust him to do work, and we just hope that he does. So I'm feeling pretty strongly about this lineup. Feel free to leave your comments if you use this lineup, or comment if you disagree with something in here, or know something about somebody that maybe I didn't mention that I should know. You know, I'd be glad to give you a shout out the next time and promote your channel if you have one. As a bonus today, I'm gonna give you some information on some DraftKings stuff I'm doing. I usually just play the free roll on DraftKings, so I don't often, you know, show this off because it doesn't really matter because it's just a free roll. But I actually won a ticket in a contest to a $5 tournament. Where's my lineup? Here we go. Basically the same lineup as I have. See, this is how little I do DraftKings. I can't even figure out how to look at it. I basically set up my free roll lineup and just go. So here we go. That would be this one here. No, that's the late lineup for the free roll. This is the lineup I'm rolling out on DraftKings over here. Let's edit this one. Yeah, here we go. Now Curry and Thompson, Ingles, Covington, Whiteside, Smart, Fareed, just like we talked about in the other one. But with the salary differentials, you know, I had to bring up a Tyler Zeller on here for Boston. He's been playing very well. New York, as we all know, is pretty bad on the inside, especially against centers. So he's probably going to be a decently owned player. But I just hope that he can, you know, do some work inside and do that up. So again, it's a free entry in a $5 tournament for me, playing basically the same lineup. Chances are, if Fareed's out, I'm gonna forget to even change this one anyway. And just real quick, in the late free roll, I'm rolling out Stephon Curry, Klay Thompson, Ingles, Derek Favors, Andrew Bogut, Ben McLemore, Nick Batum, and David Young. Didn't really put any thought into this lineup at all. Just kind of patched it together for the free roll. Don't really expect to do anything with it. I mean, look at this lineup I threw together the other day. I only scored 206 points in that free roll. So, not, like I said, not something I really care too much about or anything like that. But there's some bonus lineups for you tonight. Again, let me know if you use any of these lineups. I'd be glad to shout you out in my next video. Hopefully we have some success tonight. Follow me on Twitter. Again, if you never played on FanDuel before, go ahead and find that link at the bottom of the page and get yourself signed up. Until next time, folks, thank you and good luck in your tournaments.